My father came through time, possessing socialist core values. He said I was a torturer. Don't pay attention to any man. The enemy country asked me to go and kiss. Coldly. The daughter of Jiangsu, Zhejiang, and Shanghai will never complain about marriage. Since 5 years ago. When I was a child, he asked me to eat and sleep without talking. The spoon doesn't make a sound. You can't open your mouth and I had a hiccup. With a flushed face and head bowed, waiting for him to correct him. Can you gulp down a meal? I was stupid. He gave me a chicken leg. While chewing, he said that the rice should be eaten in large mouthfuls. Why are you so nervous about indigestion knows the punishment. Knowing that I was punished, I took a big bite of rice with a grain of salt. He narrowed his eyes in satisfaction. Yes, Dad will take you to the theater later. He doesn't like to hear me call him father. Calling himself because Dad. He likes to be called Dad. I nod my head submissively. It's during holidays or birthdays. The palace will sing. I have seen Big since I was a child. I see dozing off but the every play time my father showed me was different. He showed me Magpie Bridge It Fairy. Tells the story of the cowherd and the 7 After fairies. Reading it, he asked me what did you feel. I thought about it and felt their unwavering love. He shook his head inexplicably. You should feel the cowherd peeking at the fairy bathing. And stealing her clothes is disgusting. Good boy, you are the heroine of abuse. Remember, there is no man in your heart. Live a life of style. Men are pits. Just kidding, don't take it seriously. On my 16th birthday, a man appeared on my bed. He was wearing a nightgown. He smelled of blood. I was about to yell. He covered my mouth. Keep quiet. I'm not a bad person. I know who he is. The enemy prince is here to steal my defense map. He tried to take advantage of my compassion. Leave one injured as a secret guard. Deceive my feelings. Seek another opportunity to steal. My father said he is a loyal dog on the surface. In fact, he is a white-eyed wolf. Show cooperation. He let go. The man is on fire. He still wants to cover his mouth. The royal army arranged by the father surround him. The father in his bedclothes came over yawning. He looked at the enemy prince. He whistled. Wide shoulders, narrow waist, buttocks, look and like long this. Legs. What's wrong with stealing? Come and steal my heart. The prince of the northern country was ashamed. Put a dagger against my neck. I am a fast horse, or I'll kill him. I rely on you, boy. Bullying the weak is nothing. Cut the crap. The enemy prince's face turned even redder. Why don't you speak? Didn't you tell me to stop talking nonsense? Are you feeling so tired right now? 321. The enemy prince replied, there is a drug in the incense. Everyone here has taken the antidote. This is what the father is guarding against. I couldn't help but jump out of bed and suddenly remembered that he never liked to make out with people. I didn't expect my father to take me into his arms in the next second. He patted me on the back and snorted softly. Snoring hair can't be scared. I didn't cry when the dagger was against my neck just now. At this moment, my eyes suddenly turned red. The father did not kill the enemy prince. Said it was useful to keep him. Just let me keep it. I asked my father in confusion. Didn't you tell me to stay away from men? He put down the memorial. Smile at me. Silly girl makes you have no man in your heart. It's not that there are no men around. The enemy prince is still my secret guard. 3 taels of silver per month. He thinks it's too little. The father looked at him with disdain. Hire someone with a criminal record like you. It's good enough to pack food and you live. Also want 5 insurances. He didn't understand. Greatly humiliated. In fact, my days in the palace are comfortable. It's a completely idle job to be my secret guard. The usual thing is nothing more than fishing for hydrangea. Lifting shoes is a light thing. He can't take it anymore. Offered to take me out of the palace to play. It's impossible to slip away. I told my father directly. Father nodded. Go play. You have to go home before the market opens. Then he dispatched 2 more teams of hidden guards. The enemy prince took me to put river lanterns. I close my eyes and hope the father's life will continue. I hope I can live and work in peace and contentment. I want to push the river further. Someone behind me suddenly squeezed me. The moss on the riverbank is slippery. I slid into the river. The dog man immediately jumped down. He put his hands around my waist. Take me to the riverbank. The water reflected on his cold face. His voice is gentle. Princess, don't be afraid. I won't let anything happen to you. The water is cool. I'm a little angry. I just slapped him. Why did you just squeeze me? And he was stunned. It wasn't me. Just the 2 of us on the shore. It's not that you squeezed me. Self-directed. Heroes save beauty. What a clumsy way to let me go. I pushed him away. Freestyle to the shore. If the father is there, he will appreciate this beautiful swimming stroke that has really won him. When the enemy prince realizes after faking didn't work for me, it's getting distracted. He pruned the trees that were too thick in the courtyard. Avoid assassin hiding. The corners of the tables and chairs are covered with soft cloth. Before I hit it, even polished the gravel road lest I scratch my feet. He said thoughtfully, I don't want you to get hurt in the slightest. I smiled and nodded. Nice job. He raised the corners of his mouth. And I said, but isn't that what you should do as consolation? The next day, he picked a bunch of peony with morning dew, put it on my pillow. As soon as I opened my eyes, I could see his slightly red flowers for people. I endured and still can't hold back. His eyes. Who let you step on it anywhere? Do you have any quality? The enemy prince fought. He's a mess. He crawls out the door in a twist. On the third day, he was lost, but still seriously busy in the small kitchen because all morning. He heard that I like to eat horseshoe cakes, and they made it for me. In the end, he almost blew up the kitchen. Bring a stack of geometric shapes to me. Then open a pair of star eyes. Look at me with anticipation and try it. I looked at his red hand. I looked at those hot things again. We've done a lot of psychological building. Picked up a lump and took a bite. How was it? Brother, if you want to kill me, just say it. The enemy prince does not believe in evil. He just swallowed a whole piece. The prince of the empire is autistic. He didn't think he would ever catch a girl in his life. He is depressed and helpless. He found himself furiously practicing martial arts. Make the sound of the sword dance. When I went to see him, he was lifting his coat to wipe his sweat. Beautiful abs. It's more beautiful than anything my father took me to. I asked him, what a beautiful sword you have. Can you touch it? And he kind of nods his head. I touched his abs. Touch and sigh. You would have fixed this earlier. No, not so much. My father said, the affection of a man can be pretended, but the abs can't fit. The imperial prince blushed and froze in place. I asked him why he wanted to please me. He said he didn't know. I just want me to trust him for some reason. I like him and ask him, if I fell in love with you, do you still want to steal the map? He pursed his lips. I knew he would. Because that's how it's set up. He could just do business. But he insisted on abusing me while pursuing my career. Because I am the heroine of abuse. Men love me to the death, but they abandon me when it comes to their own interests. If I were still in the past, the cowardly little princess who lived in the shadow of Father Yan, I would be moved by his kindness because no one has ever been so kind to me. My father has given me all the beauty and love in the world. The father said, the most precious love, the love that puts you above all else. Weigh the pros and cons of love. Nothing. The imperial prince is gone. When I left, I also took the arming map. The Northland will soon come. They threatened to take me to 3 cities in 3 days. Soon, he was beaten by his father again. He gave me 3 cities, plus more tributes each year. Because the arming map is all fake. Traps. It can be seen that the envoy of the Northern Kingdom does not want to mention it carefully. Our prince would like to ask. Maybe the princess is righteous, willing to make peace with Bagua. Father directly overturned the table. Kind smile. Never marry this daughter far away. The envoy's face is hard to earn money and makes it unpalatable. At the celebration Father banquet, and I toast with the grape wine tribute from the north. He winked at me. Congratulations to my little princess for winning the first battle. I smiled shyly. It's all taught by the father. And by battle, he meant the first man. Soon a second man appeared. On a spring night, I sit on the high platform. The kampa around his waist was swept away. A tall and handsome man picked it up. Hand it back to me. New champion Paiguan. See Her Royal Highness. Paiguan's 10-year cold window. Once on the list, sick old mother, a poor family, and a sense of brokenness. The father summed up the green tea man who wanted to cut the door backwards. Paiguan's offensive is very fierce. I can always meet him in various places. Long bridge among the flowers. By the gallery, he's usually reciting poems. Then pretend to have just seen me. The peach blossom eyes brighten slightly. Salute to me smoothly. Princess Day, then watch my back as I leave. Affectionate and after almost making the existence brush. He started up the ante. Pretend to accidentally drop a roll of portraits from your sleeve. He was blushing. Hastily put away the painting. Shyly said that the drawing skills are crude. Make the princess laugh. I honestly say that since the painting skills are crude. Don't draw next time. He choked me and turned to leave. He called out to me, eyes misty. Does the princess dislike me? I asked him if he liked me. His ears were red. No denial. I keep asking what you like about me. Do you understand me? Do you know if I like sunny or rainy days? Do you know if I eat cilantro or green onion? Do you know if I like men or women? Do you know my ideals and ambitions? He is speechless. I smiled faintly and said I liked me without knowing anything. Your likes are quite worthless. And I walked away. He stood there in shock. It looks like it's about to break. But he's not that easy to break. After 3 days, I met again in Wangxian Pavilion. He was holding a bamboo basket. Smile softly. Princess Day. I nod my head. About to go. He suddenly said that the princess likes sunny days in winter. I like rainy days in summer. Green onions, but I prefer scallions to cilantro. The princess likes especially those with abs. The princess hopes that Haiyan and Jin will work for the well-being of the people. And I turned around and I looked at him. He opened the lid of the basket in his arms. A fluffy puppy head popped out of it. Accompany the official princesses like furry things. I especially like puppies. And he remembered the question I was raving about the other day. The exact answer. Even volunteered to do additional questions. I picked up the puppy and couldn't put it down. And he looked at me. The eyes are enough to melt ice. In the heart of the princess. I just want to make the princess happy. And I looked up at her. My face is reflected in her eyes. Eyes shining. Looking forward to my response. I say it's a lure. What do you think about your deceased cousin? Is it that good? Pei Guan once had a childhood sweetheart who was a distant cousin. They have deep feelings. To the point of talking about marriage. Cousin weaves cloth for his scientific research. To be on the list. I am willing to marry her with Shili Hongxuing. My cousin died of illness. From then on, cold winter. He became the white moonlight of the escort officer is forever. Not happy he is pleased with my face because I am 7 points similar to my cousin. Accompany the official Kang Yuang to explain. Often reminds me of him. But the people are gone. I just want to cherish the person in front of me right now. Happy princess. Not because of anything else. If I spread my hands, you will be He's even not worse. Cold. You move on. Peking Opera doesn't change its face as Father Emperor said that the double terrier is one of the most because this man has tainted to relationships at disgusted the same time. To women. Pei Guan was speechless. The eyes are red again. I stared at him. Pei Guan's thin lips trembled voice slightly. Trembling. Does the princess have anything else to scold? I wanted to wait for you to cry. The father said that the beauty of the world, better than a man crying. I want to see it. Accompany the official's mouth. I cried.